coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show.
English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
Did you like that?
Yikes. Fighting for the powers of evil because good is dumb. Hi, it's me, the kid. It's time for the Going Deep Show. Joining me as usual, Fiona.
As per usual.
If you'd like to join our program, hit thegds.com. It's a place to do it. You can email and do all those fun things there. Subscribe to us if you can. If you've already subscribed, which means you're listening to us right now, tell a friend. Have them subscribe. Have them, spread the word, okay? Spreading's a good thing. Spread your legs, spread your... What else?
Just read my mind. Spread your peanut butter.
Spread peanut butter.
On your balls.
Grab one ball, pull one ball to the left, one to the right, spread them fuckers out, whatever you got to do. Just
Batwing, bitch.
Spread that shit.
Did you see the dude dancing in the fucking window when I was playing Too Short?
Yeah, I did.
Did you see him? He's like, oh.
We did some Tico Bell running. We do Tico Bells.
We was at the Bell.
Fiona,
I was playing Too Short, getting it.
Have you noticed that we spend a lot of time at things called the Bell?
We do spend time at the Bell.
It's kind of our thing.
Or was it the Bell?
It's kind of our thing.
We're at the Bell in the night. We're at the Bell in the day. We're at the Bell in the middle of the night. We go to a thing called the Bell more than we go anywhere else, I think.
Probably.
We will go to the Bell at 3 a.m. to get tacos. We'll go to the Bell at 1:30 to get drinks. We'll go to the Bell at 7:30 in the morning to get drinks. We'll go to the Bell at 1 in the afternoon. We'll go to the Bell. We have been to the thing called the Bell.
All hours.
All hours of the day. Doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. You're in this town.
Except for between the hours, I think, of 2:30 and 7.
The only time we've gone there for those times have been for St. Patrick's Day.
Were they open?
Yeah, we were there.
No, I'm talking about 2:30 in the morning.
Oh, the Bell.
Neither of them are open at 2:30 in the morning.
What we're getting at here is Taco Bell, and then we have a bar called the Bell, and then it's just, we spend a lot of time at Bell. We're always belling.
Rosie's going to be farting up a storm.
Dong.
She just ate some beans.
It's a good thing we're getting the fuck out of here. Oh. On my agenda today, I have some things. Bike rides. We did the bike ride thing.
We did.
Well, you're getting some endorphins kicking. Mm-hmm. Feeling it. Mm-hmm. Get to freeze our fucking asses off.
I'm currently canceling out anything I burned off just now.
I was thinking that as we went to get the tacos.
Don't even care. Worth it.
Don't care either. Come on.
Worth it.
We were looking at pictures of me earlier when I was a fatso. I was a big bloated piece of goddamn shit. I may have been, as Fiona would say, the whole piece of shit.
The whole thing.
Not just a piece.
The whole thing.
To be honest with you, if people need to look at that as a silver lining, when you walk up to somebody, you piece of shit, be like, aw.
You're the whole thing.
You should be like, thank you. They would be like, what are you talking about? You just called me a piece of shit. I literally could have been 4 pieces of a complete shit, and you just called me a tiny little piece of one. That's very nice of you. Thanks.
That's pretty impressive coming from a giant turd.
A giant. Would you rather be a giant diarrhea?
Hershey squirts. Or if you're in the medical field.
Look at you. If you told me you were going to eat on the mics, we probably would have paused before. This is the worst. This is like ASMR over here. I can't.
Well, it's not like I'm crunching.
It's very difficult. When you're chewing, you have to turn away.
I'm just making.
It's so bad. It's so bad. It reminds me when Mr. Clean did the 5. He did 5 burritos one time, and I thought I was going to throw up because I started to play fart noises and stuff. There's video of this. He would do the burritos. He was like, I can do 6 burritos easy, and he did 5.
It's because I'm talking with my mouth full.
But it was very difficult to hear him. Like, I probably should have turned my headphones off because it was just like, I've gotten better over the years. I used to not be able to handle crunching noises. Like last night when you brought out the hot mustard flavored Doritos,
mm-hmm.
and
so
it was the crunching of the bag. I used to have very much an issue with this. My kid knew how to really irritate the shit out of me. I'm going to give you an example here. If I can find a ticket. Oh, look at this is weird. I reached into my little bag here. I have a ticket.
I can't.
Who the fuck show? What fucking show is this?
I can't eat anymore. Holy fuck.
This is a ticket for Tool. This is Tool.
This noise?
June 7th, 2017. Tool at the DTE Energy Music Center. I was gonna crunch this up, but I'm not gonna crunch this. This is my ticket.
No.
I took.
You mean like?
It's the crunching sounds. Yeah, it gets me all the time. I'm gonna freak out.
I couldn't eat anymore. 1.5 was my limit. I took it to the limit. One more time.
I want to talk about some detailed things about what happened at your house. I'm blaming you all the way for what happened on your brand new chair the other night. Let's talk about this, okay?
Friendship happened.
Friendship. From your perspective, I need to know, okay? Because it was very much like sitting next to mommy and not wanting mommy to see us touchy-watching and stuff. Not you.
Jesus Christ.
It was different. It was a little different.
Not sitting next to mommy. It's sitting next to a friend and you don't want to stick your finger in somebody's butthole.
No, I do want to stick fingers
right next to your friend. Right next to your,
No, it was like, there was something about it where it was like, we didn't want you to see what we were doing.
Nicky. Why do you think I was like, here's that blanket? Because you're a terrible person. Because you're cold and I'm a bad friend and a bad influence.
You're like, it's really, I'm turning on the heat in here and here's a blanket, cover with it until you're sweaty and then you're going to want to take your clothes off and then, yeah.
Did I turn on the fucking stove?
It was warm. I
didn't turn on the stove.
But it got hot in there. So we started to take off all of our
stove,
clothes.
I mean like it's a wrought iron stove attached to gas and it makes the room hot. Mm-hmm. It's for the winter. If anybody's thinking, I'm not turning the stove on like some welfare motherfuckers that turn the fucking stove on to warm up in the wintertime.
Tell me your mentality, seriously, when you handed that blanket over. What did you think to yourself? Because I knew exactly what the fuck was going to happen. As soon as that blanket got thrown on us, I was like...
I thought to myself, free for all! I thought... Yeah. I thought to myself...
Oh, shit.
I thought to myself, my goodness, they must be chilly. I know I sure am. I should have them cover up with a blanket so that they can be warm and toasty and not cold.
No.
And nothing else but that.
Man, that's all I did.
That's all I thought to myself.
It was hand holding. That was all.
I didn't think that even at all.
We touched hands and held hands and to keep each other warm. It was a lot of friction like this, like when you're in front of a fire, just like when you're trying to warm up in the winter.
I thought it was adorable.
A lot of blowing on hands.
Being the bad friend and the bad influence that I am.
It was an interesting night, but I blame your couch for that because it accommodated 2 human beings on it. So,
hey,
what are you gonna do about it? Nothing you can do.
That thing was built for 2.
It was, and I had to sleep on it last night because you stole my freaking couch.
I fell asleep.
You did, and I felt bad. I should have.
You should have just fucking.
We both fell asleep though. I slept in that freaking chair, and you were on the couch.
You should have just fucking. You could either gone and slept in my bed. My bed's very comfortable, or you could have just been like, "Bitch, get the fuck out of my spot."
I don't know. There's quite an aura around your bed. It's like a hallowed place. It's like going to the field of dreams.
My sheets have been changed since.
I was gonna say, has it been changed since?
It'll be 6 months of not changing my sheets.
Who
It's been 6 months.
Who was the one that had? I've been waiting for this for so long. Was that there, or was it somewhere else? Was that his place or your place?
Oh no, that was my place.
See, that's what I would think. That's what I would. I have that sense of like not the fact that you and your husband probably banged there millions of times.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say millions of times.
The more recent past of I'm gonna sneak in and attempt to not get a gun put in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like you've had those instances before. Like what the fuck are you doing?
No, he's snuck in on me a couple of times, but the only time that ever freaked me out a little bit was I was so tired, passed out, got home from Vegas, and I was actually over at Tinkerbell's place.
And he snuck in on you?
Well, and he said he was going to try, but wasn't sure if it was going to happen, whatever, but I was so deeply asleep that I felt a hand on me, and I instinctively, because this is something I did normally when I was at home, when I was still living at home, I took my blankets and sheets and just like fucking wrapped them around myself tight.
So he couldn't get to your nether regions?
So he couldn't get to any of me, and then I realized it was him, and I was like, oh, fuck. Okay, and then I let him kind of come in and snuggle down, but until I realized it took a second, and he's like, "Who the fuck did you think it was?" And I was like, "Force of habit."
Do you think that 2 people who are destined to be together can tell each other not to be around each other, and then do they have the willpower in order to maintain that, or is it just something that once you're told you can't see the person you really want to see, and they want to see you? Don't you think that it creates an even stronger urge for the 2 people to see each other?
Yeah. Why do you think things kept going after the whole thing got blown up in Nashville and all that shit?
It's because it's wrong.
It was forbidden. It was,
Is your concern ever...
Not for me, because...
So you always kind of hovered in the doing the wrong thing when it came to that. Not you in particular, just the two of you doing the wrong thing. And that's what made it hot. When you do the wrong thing, oh, we shouldn't be doing this, but we're gonna. And that's amazing. I love it. It ups the ante. Takes it from like a level 6, 7 to up to like fucking well over 10 or 11. Because we're not supposed to. If we get caught, we're fucked. It's
almost
this hot
became
thing.
like
It's
a-
like a
like-
whole fucking thing.
It almost became a thing. Like I feel like I gotta win this. Like I gotta I gotta dominate. Look at me. Look at her. Look at the situation. I'm fucking hot. I fucking do everything. She doesn't do shit. Lays there like a goddamn corpse. Probably.
Did she take it in the butt?
I don't know. Absolutely not.
She didn't take it in the butt.
No.
Did she let a load blast in her face?
No.
South of Chinsville only?
She doesn't. She's not an adventurer.
You probably don't take it in the face. You ever taken the face before?
Down the chin. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna get that fucking shit in my eyes. Fuck that. I like my vision.
So it's more like when it's ready to go, you're like,
Yeah, like whatever. Fucking chin, down the neck, down the whatever,
South
like,
of Chinsville, they said. That's the thing.
But Chinsville and South. I mean, why do I need it on my forehead or
No,
my
but like
hair?
But like your lips and stuff and
Well,
getting
yeah. Well, that's different.
it's hot, man.
Yeah. But I'm talking about like not. I'm not. It's been in my nose.
Just fucking blast her up there.
Up the old
You
nair.
need a neti pod for that. Get that shit out.
And I was like, what the
Let's get this cummy pod out of there. Fucking shit.
fucking nasal spray, legit.
I've only blasted it into a girl's eyeball one single time.
Never. No. Fuck that. I know. Okay, we had a fucking. Well, I wasn't there, but there was a chick that came in with eye chlamydia. Fuck yourself.
What's a wah?
Chlamydia in her. It's a mucous membrane.
Oh my.
Guess what?
God, fuck that.
Yeah. You ever seen crabs in the eyelashes and eyebrows?
God.
I'm just saying. I'm just fucking saying. People think, oh, that's bullshit. Want to bet?
That's
Look it up,
fucked right
motherfuckers.
up, dude.
You look it up. You don't believe me? Look it up.
Mr. Krabs is in her eye making Crabby Patties.
Eyebrows and eyelashes. Where do you think they fucking go? They're going to hang out in your pubes. Why wouldn't they hang out in other hairs? Oh, yes. God. Oh. Yes.
Does this make you want to never touch another human being ever in your fucking life?
No, I mean, clearly that didn't bother. It didn't stop me from touching the brown eye.
Oh, God.
The brown eye's brown eye. No problem.
It's just.
I don't know, but it's been 6 months, and I'm starting to get used to not being touched. Yikes. I know, yikes, right?
At some point, you're gonna break out of this spell of wanting to be single, and you're gonna regret every second of it. Okay, because when you're not single, you're with somebody, and you have to incorporate their life into your life, and all of their sensibilities into your life, and they have to try to sense what you want versus what they want, how much time you should spend together versus being separate, how much family time you get to have, when all you really want to do is bang. And then it's like she calls up at a certain time, you're going to get a booty call, and you want to get horned up, and you have to decide if you're going to jack off or not. If you're am I going to see them later? I have to make sure I'm ready to go. And there's a whole fucking slurry of bullshit that goes on with having another human being in your life, and all the responsibilities you have to do on your own, all the responsibilities they have to do on their. It's fucked. It's fucked. It's really the only reason to get together at a younger age. You have the energy to do all of these things, and you do it for the time to, you work in tandem to build a life. That's the only thing I can say. Doing that at a younger age makes it a heck of a lot more efficient. Me, I'm pushing 50.
Hey, if you work out and stay in shape, you'll always have energy.
I'm pushing 50.
Facts are facts.
We did some bike riding today, getting a little exercise. But the thing is, I don't know if it's pulling the wool over our own eyes when it comes to getting together younger and being able to do all the things you still wanted to do. I don't know how many times I work in my goddamn yard, and I think to myself, how the fuck did I maintain this entire fucking yard? And I thought to myself, well, you did it when you were 23, and you didn't do it when you're 48.
You did too.
I mean, I still do it now.
Yeah.
But it's grueling and awful, and I don't want to do it. I had a conversation with Jimmy the other day when we went to the Tiger game, and
why do you think people move into condos?
I know.
Get older.
I know.
I don't want to deal with that fucking bullshit.
I don't want to deal with any fucking bullshit.
I got 4.5 acres and a pond and a beach and all this bullshit.
I love that though.
I know I do too. I just don't want, I just don't have anybody helping me do it, really for the most part.
You have plenty of people like your ex.
Well, I don't want to ask anybody because it's mine.
Yeah, that's how I am too.
Which makes it my responsibility.
That's all I am too. Responsibility
It's not
sucks.
because I'm being selfish about it. Oh, I just love doing it all by myself and fucking spending all my time doing all that bullshit. I actually do like mowing the lawn.
I dread adult shit though. I mean, the lawn is not even adult shit. The lawn is like you can get a freaking 15-year-old kid to come do your lawn. That, if anything, that's like a little therapy session. I love doing
I get
the lawn.
on zero turn, man. This shit's. I like riding that motherfucker. It's fun. It's the only thing I'm riding these days.
Anything dealing with my car, anything dealing with bills and chores, fuck that shit. The lawn to me is not a chore.
No.
It's like my escape. I put the earbuds in and I fucking go.
I like it. Kind of look at it and go, okay, which direction am I going this time? Because I like having, I like alternating and making the lines all nice and fucking, getting scratches all over my arms from the fucking pine trees
Let's
and the
talk
fucking.
Let's talk about the bonfire the other night.
Well, I got bites all over me from that shit. But it was a good time.
I didn't realize that we were gonna have a little fake half party there. We kind of did. We had a little shindig, didn't we?
A little miniature one, yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, AP comes out. He's like, somebody drove through the yard. I'm like, yeah, I did. I did. I backed the fucking vehicle up and I fucking turned the goddamn speakers on and I fucking played the music as loud as it fucking would. Because we were sitting there, and he looked at all the fucking cans and bottles. He's like, you guys are fucking trash. And I'm like, I'm going to be honest.
I don't know if I was trash.
I wasn't trash.
You got buzzed early because you guys are dancing and stuff.
Yeah, but
you got a nice little buzz going.
But I wasn't trash. That's the weird thing. I drank all those seltzers.
I had a baseball game the next day, and I was a little rough in the morning.
Something's not right with me if I can drink all that shit and I'm still good.
I was a little bit rough in the morning, for sure.
But
I played like garbage. I was still like maybe 5 for 7
That's okay.
on the day. It's not too bad. We won the game, so
I don't care. Totally worth it. That was fun.
It was.
Except for I burned my fingers on that fucking pizza.
a piece of wood clipped me in the fucking nose.
Oh, I clawed my
Bammy.
I clawed my leg trying to bust up a fucking log to go in the fire, a little miniature log. Not really a log, a branch. I don't know why I called it a log. But yeah, it was a good time. And I want to do more of that. I just don't want to have to clean up the mess afterwards because that was a pain.
Like, how much of a mess was it?
It was all the wood, and we took a garbage bag out and he helped me. He held the garbage bag and I just chucked all the fucking cans and bottles in it. That fucking
Those cans were all over the place.
I tossed some of the branches on the fire pit. I'm like, we'll just burn them next time. Next thing I knew, that the whole thing's up in flames. I was like, fuck, that shit's still burning.
Yeah, it was still hot. Oh yeah.
Oh wait, it fucking poof, it went up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The pit I got in the back, you can let the fucker go from probably like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. And the next day at like 4 or 5 o'clock, you can just throw something in and it'll just start going again.
Yeah. That's actually kind of nice. But like, yeah, I ended up taking some water out of the pond and dousing that bitch because I was like, I'm gonna take a nap before work. He's like, with all the dryness and the wildfires, he's like, you don't want to be responsible for a wildfire. I'm like, why not? It'd be fucking awful. But
I didn't realize there's like a ban on burning and shit right now.
Oh, is there?
In the entire state, I hear.
Whoopsies.
Somebody said that, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I've had more bonfires in the last 4 days than I've had fucking 3 years.
Well, I mean, I've got that holy fucking lid to go over top of it, so like, whatever.
Dude, you know my fires.
I know.
My fires are fucking huge.
I know. Well,
the other night, a friend of mine stopped over, and we had it was a freaking it was a epic fire.
Ban on fires. You can lick my ban.
I want to preview something we're going to talk about here in the next few episodes. Nothing tonight, but the Apple's new AR headset. I want to talk about that because you and I both witnessed AR porn, which loved.
Fuck yes.
We're also going to talk about a movie review. We're going to do some movie reviewing, peeps, okay? And doing things like this, but all right. We're going to go grab a beer and have a good time. We're going to go grab some Ate and go see what she's up to.
I think so.
Yeah. Any final words for you, Fiona?
Pieces of shit or entire turds or whatever we want to call them that hurt my friends can fucking eat shit and die. They can eat themselves and die. Their day is coming and it's guaranteed, I promise. Don't fuck with my friends.
Don't.
I'm protective.
It's good. It's good to be that way.
And my friends are protective of
good
my
people.
friends.
Good people need to be, make sure they're okay.
Take care of your own people.
The kid, this is Going Deep Show. We appreciate you guys hanging out. We're in the like 2080s, I think. 2080, maybe 2081.
Just keep on.
We're
going.
getting up there.
We'll just keep going. One of these days.
Bonfire show.
Get people to fucking subscribe, you goddamn cunts.
Yeah, we're gonna give you guys a few more free ones here as the summer approaches, but subscribe, do your thing, and we will continue to do our things. Yeah.
Pay for this shit, bitch.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Till the next one.
Worth it.